Welcome to the fifth in your series of shoulder health videos. So this one next really focuses more on the movement of your spine and some release in the upper spine, in your neck, which if you learn nothing else from all of this and everything I try to teach is it's really all connected. Your body connects and works together. Everything should work independently, but one area affects everything else too. And even if it doesn't happen, immediately, poor movement patterns over time or inflexibility or lack of strength or imbalances, etc., which can lead to pain. So, first thing we're going to do, all fours, cat, cow, it's often called, cat, dog sometimes. Begin on all fours in this quadruped position, hips over your knees. Your knees are about hips distance apart. Hands spread wide, so fingers spread wide, please. If that bothers your wrist, you can always make a fist and see how that keeps the wrist a little more neutral. That will reduce, stress in your wrist if you are having those issues. Fingers going straight ahead if you can, in particular that forefinger going straight ahead. You want your shoulder over the wrist. Start here, and then the entire back, so the neck, it's the top of the spine. Spine ends down here, kind of basically the tailbone. Think about flexion, rounding, and then extension. So this would be the cow or the dog. And then cat is the rounded back, like a cat at Halloween, or the quintessential, the stereotypical cat. And so make sure when you do this, try to resist, you're not just kind of mid-back. You want the whole spine. Take your time. Putting your spine in extension. And then flexion, just in that plane, that first plane of motion there, going straight ahead. Sagittal, if you really are playing anatomical, biomechanical bingo at home, and I know you probably are. Just back and forth like that. Take your time. It should feel great. You could do that, say, 10 times each way, taking your time. This is not for speed. Now, once you get to the 10th one, what we're going to add on is a little just simple static extension. And it's almost like you're just letting you keep that same base with your knees down, hands down. Just let your spine, let your ribs, let your head just sag toward the floor. Let your ribs, let your belly sag toward the floor. Your hips may rise a little bit. You'll see that that sort of slope in your back, but really let your head just drop. And if you're doing this right, you'll feel that stretch in the back you'll feel like a stretch in the back of your neck from your head hanging heavy. And that one you can hold a minute, hold it as long as it feels good. You should feel a lot of relief and a great stretch on top of your shoulders and into your neck.